Okay, so I'm gonna do something for the month of May. I just searched for coincidence for April. Ironically, I have one of my trips in May, or near from the middle of May into the end of May. It's gonna occur when the sun is in Taurus. Also, the sun was in Aries while how the year of the shake, or the month of the shakeup, which is April, which is the shakeup of new events and new actions that occurred in April. Also, Mercury is in Aries, so this is because Mercury is Aries, it's the time for new ideas, for the initiation of new ideas. So because of this initiation of new ideas, I have initiated new ideas like moving to Hawaii, going to school, quitting school, and other things that happened, which has to do with Gemini. Sun and Taurus is gonna happen while I have this California trip, which is Taurus is responsible for sensual pleasures as well, and it coincides with the theme of May. So I'm gonna do the May astrology. For May 1st, Sun and Taurus sextile Moon and Taurus, which means that the part of you that wants sensual pleasures is going to be activated for May 1st. On May 2nd, what's it called? Jupiter or Venus in Aries, Venus Aries sextile Neptune Aries, which means that you're going to have a lot of imagination regarding taking action. This imagination has to do with taking action in relationships and friendships as well, and love, romantic relationships. On May 3rd, is going to be about let's see. Sorry, let me just look, just make sure. A Moon in Cancer, triune Saturn Pisces, which means that water element is going to be activated. Also Saturn Pisces, which means taking responsibility regarding the depth of your imagination and emotion. May 4th, first quarter Moon in Leo, which means that first quarter Moon in Leo, which means that you're gonna have opportunity to prepare this essentially creative energy of Leo, which is about magnifying, and you're gonna prepare for this, let's say, magnification of energy. Also May 4th, and that's gonna be for the whole entire month. May 4th, also Pluto retrograde in Aquarius, transformation around idealism and new ideals and change is likely not gonna be manifested or created during this time because of this retrograde. May 5th is May 5th is about Jupiter. Sorry, I'll just take this off. I want to. Actually, no, I'll leave this on. May 5th is about Jupiter and Gemini. Jupiter and Gemini sextile. Jupiter and Gemini sextile. May 5th. Gemini sextile. Mercury in Aries. And Mercury is Aries about taking action. Mercury is about new ideas. So you're gonna have to take action regarding new ideas, and these new ideas might be worldly things like worldly careers, like spirituality, pilgrimage, stuff like that. May 6th, Venus in Aries, sextile Pluto Aquarius, which means that your relationships in love life is going to be about taking action. but Pluto and Aquarius is about new ideals. So there's going to be essentially this element of new ideals in relationships themselves and love. May 7th, Uranus and Taurus, Triune, Moon and Virgo, means the earth element is going to be activated for Uranus Taurus, and for Uranus Taurus, which is about Virgo is about practical details, and Taurus is about sensual pleasures and having fun and stability, and the Uranus is about radical change. May 8th, Mars and Leo, sextile Moon and Libra. Libra is about unification, justice, being cohesive, and Moon is about emotions, and Mars is about taking action. Leo is about creative energy, so there's going to be creative energy around taking action. There's going to be a wanting to preserve this sense of unity and justice. May 10th, Mercury enters Taurus. With Mercury entering Taurus, there's going to be this wanting for stability, of course, but it's going to be new ideas, communication, intellection around stability and essential pleasures, which is Taurus. Moon is Scorpio square Mars and Leo means that your emotions might come in direct antagonism towards you using your creative energy to take action. But these emotions might be information for what action you should take. May 12th, Mercury and Taurus square Pluto and Aquarius. The desire for radical change is going to come into clashing with your desire to use your ideas for stability. So you might want a radical change, but you also might want stability. You might also want to implement these new ideas to create stability in your life regarding radical change. May 12th, Scorpio full moon means that you would probably want to capitalize on the actual emotional energy that you're getting from the Scorpio, also the energy of transmutation, rebirth cycle, and creating from white to black, black to white, so essentially transformation. You might want to use that to capitalize that energy with the full moon in Scorpio and to create this sort of like energy, this positive emotional energy. May 13th, Moon Sagittarius, trining Moon meets Aries. The fire element is going to be activated from Sagittarius, which the moon is in, regarding relationships. Taking action in relationships means that there's going to be this passion element in relationships and love. May 14th, Moon in Sagittarius, triune Mars and Leo. The creative energy you're going to want to use to take action, and the fire element of Sagittarius is going to trigger this passion for taking action. May 15th, Moon in Sagittarius square Saturn Pisces. Your own desire to take responsibility with the Saturn, take responsibility relative to emotions and depth and transitions, is going to come into, let's say, clashing with your desire for adventure from the fire sign, which is Sagittarius, for Moon in Sagittarius. Moon in Capricorn, triune Mercury and Taurus. The earth element is going to be activated from the moon, and in Capricorn. Uranus and Taurus, triune Sun and Taurus. The earth element is going to be activated in there, and you're going to want to implement this radical change regarding having fun and stability. May 18th, Mars and Leo square Mercury and Taurus. You're going to want to take this action, using creative energy to take action, but it's going to come into clashing with your wanting for stability in Taurus. And And Mercury, which is the idea part, which is ideas on how to take stability. May 19th, Pluto in Aquarius, sextile Venus Aries, meaning that Venus is about love and Aries is about taking action. So you're going to take action in relationships. So Pluto in Aquarius is about radical change. Aquarius is about radical change. Pluto's about radical change. Aquarius is about new ideals. So and humanitarianism. So there's gonna be humanitarianism, new ideals about how to take action in this relationship. May 20th, Sun in Gemini, meaning that this communication part of life and new ideas, intellectualization, the mind, which is a tool. This part of life is going to be more active, where you actually want to hone in and use, because of the Sun in Gemini, you want to hone in and create new ideas and to take action relative to regarding the right moments, of course, regarding those new ideas. So after May, maybe up till June, it's gonna be the time for new ideas or how to take action on those new ideas. From the end of May to parts of June, or to near the end of June. May 20th, last quarter moon in Aquarius. Aquarius is about ideals, so you're gonna finish up this month and you're gonna think about what to do in terms of new ideals, new hopes, the future, humanitarianism, all this type of stuff for Aquarius. You're gonna think about that subject. May 20th, Sun in Taurus, sextile Saturn Pisces. Saturn is about taking responsibility. Pisces is about depth of emotion. Is going to come in tandem with your desire to create stability and sensual pleasures, and creating sensual pleasures. May 21st, Moon Pisces, sextile Mercury in Taurus. Moon in Pisces, sextile Mercury in Taurus. Mercury in Taurus is about communication. Mercury is about communication. Intellection. Taurus is about stability. Moon in Pisces is about emotions regarding depth and emotions themselves, and imagination. Moon is about more like instinctual feminine energy around that subject. So it comes in to your desire to create stability. Venus and Aries, triune Mars and Leo. The fire element is going to be activated. So the Leo is about creative energy. Mars is about taking action. Venus and Aries is about taking action in relationships. So you're going to want to take action in relationships during that time, because the fire element is going to be activated. May 22nd, Neptune, Aries, sextile Sun in Gemini. Gemini is about new ideas, intellectualization, communication. Neptune is about imagination, hopes, the future. So I haven't studied this part yet. Let me just do this part. So Aries, so whatever you're gonna have in your imagination, you're gonna hone in on, you're gonna want to take action on. Whatever you're thinking about, which is Neptune, which is about imagination, hopes, ideals, forlorning, the future. Whatever is regarding that, you're gonna want to take action on that later. This is energy for that. Sun in Gemini is about new ideas. So you're gonna have a lot of new ideas regarding taking action, regarding what's in your imagination or about the future. May 23rd, Moon in Aries, conjunction Venus in Aries, meaning that you're gonna want to take action regarding relationships. Moon is the instinctual, emotional energy regarding taking action. So you're gonna do something that's instinctual regarding relationships. May 24th, Saturn in Aries, which is big actually, because it means that Saturn is about the responsibility and Aries is about taking action. So whatever action you do or you do not take in life, you're gonna have to own up to the responsibility of either not taking the action or taking the action. So you have to be really, really careful, really, really understanding and use your intuition a lot and your mind a lot about what specific action you're taking, because every action can have a long-term consequence, can have a consequence. And this comes in theme to my life because I want to take action regarding moving out to Hawaii, but I'm not sure exactly that's the right idea. May 25th, Mercury enters Gemini, meaning that Mercury does really good in Gemini, so this is going to be the perfect opportunity to create new ideas and to let's say use these new ideas to communicate these new ideas and to create new ideas. So you're gonna have a lot of new ideas, and you're gonna take action regarding those new ideas, or you're gonna want to communicate these new ideas so you can create action in the future regarding those new ideas. So these new ideas are gonna be really beneficial, really useful for the future. So that actually comes in tandem with, because moving to Hawaii is actually this new idea that I was able to create because of the situation that I have with someone, let's say with a friend, and I feel like it's a good idea to move to Hawaii, to move to that area. May 25th, Mercury in Gemini, sextile Saturn Aries, meaning that, of course, you're gonna have to take responsibility regarding taking action. Also, Mercury in Gemini, which means that you're gonna have a lot of new ideas. So whatever your ideas regarding taking action, you're gonna have to take a lot of responsibility regarding that. May 26th, Mercury in Gemini, sextile Saturn Aries. Okay, let's see. May 26th, Gemini new moon, which means that you're gonna look in the future, you're gonna have new ideas, and you're gonna see how you could use, let's say, the future, which is the moon cycle, to capitalize your ideas, which is Gemini, and to create the new out of them. Mercury in Gemini, triune Pluto Aquarius, means that Aquarius is about idealism, Pluto is about rebirth, radical change. So that's going to become, these ideas of rebirth and radical change are going to come into your desire to communicate these new ideas. May 28th, Moon Gemini, conjunction Jupiter in Gemini. Jupiter is about these worldly things. Gemini is about ideas, philosophies, the mind. Jupiter is about these worldly things like spirituality, pilgrimage, worldly careers like working at the bank or governments, worldly structures like the government. So there's gonna be, Moon is about the instinctual energy. So there's gonna be instinctual energy regarding human energy about these new ideas for Jupiter and acting out on them maybe. Sun in Gemini, conjunction Mercury in Gemini. Which means that Sun in Gemini is going to be about, of course, new ideas, which is going to be the month of new ideas, and Mercury in Gemini is about communicating those new ideas. That's a perfect combination for that, for creating the new ideas. May 31st, Moon in Leo, sextile Mercury in Gemini. Moon is like sexual energy of this creative, magnified Leo energy, which is going to be, you can use for creating these new ideas, of course. Ideas for Gemini.